Hello, all you rock and roll girls and guys. Are you ready for this awesome game and this rock and roll apocalypse? Yes, if you know what game I'm talking about, then you know I mean, are you ready to rock? The name of this game is Charlie Murder. Now, this game is set in the area of rock and roll. It's zombies, vampires, ninjas, police, demons, the devil himself, followed by the Grim Reaper, Norse gods, and a lot of destruction and chaos. But anyway, let's get on with the show here. I am going to be talking about several things about this game. That is the gameplay, the story, the features, the pros and cons, and I will summarize it by giving my awesome verdict of 1 through 10. If it's 1, that means I definitely do not recommend playing this game. If it is a 10, then I definitely recommend playing this game to the highest degree and take the time into looking into it. But anyway, let's get started with this, shall we? This game is about a punk rock apocalypse. Like the world just ended, everybody's freaking out. You team up with your friends to lead an embattled punk rock band, the Charlie Murder, into their epic quest to save the world from the rival death metalers, Gore Quaffer, and their legions of evil. Now, the legions of evil, there's basically having the Grim Reaper, the Norse gods, everybody they could probably think of that's probably evil and destructive towards killing everybody, and followed by the fact that all themes of rock and roll. Not like Brutal Legends rock and roll, I'm talking about regular rock and roll. The gameplay segment. I'm going to talk about the gameplay. The gameplay heavily reminds me of Castle Crushers. Now, I'm pretty sure everybody here knows what Castle Crushers is. If you don't, then I don't know how you did not know about it and how did you not see it everywhere. That game is basically one of the most well-known type of multiplayer games that any person that has a PC, an Xbox One, a PS3, any along those lines of consoles, they have it. Now this game, it's a slow start when it comes to that. I mean, because you know how to play Castle Crushers, then you know how to play this game. There's really not much explanation to how to go through it, but besides picking up enemies, throwing them across the room, other things like that, the normal setting mechanics for how this game works and how you defeat your enemies. Some of them you can use your little noise canceling, screaming in their face to stun them, or certain other abilities that you'll gain along the way. I remember I've only played this game for about 3 hours. So far, that has been pretty constant of battle and not a dull moment. The interesting characters, weapons that you find, things that make the game continuously stay interesting. Next thing I'm going to talk about today is the features. Now, the features are pretty usual, like the usual stats for a multiplayer. You get the 4-player co-op, local or online, the RPG brawler, with 5 playable characters, an alternate band unlocks, horde, insane loot, and increase your Uber 1,337 stats, and look excellent. Followed by you earn the love of fans to unlock new finishers and team-up moves, ink up, put tattoos on your inner character, and unleash your powerful magic. This game has its pretty weird features of the more tattoos you get on your character, the more you're going to have a magic ability, some certain powers. Things that not many other enemies could probably deal with. The 4-player co-op I have played with friends before. I'm sorry I don't have the footage in this review at this time, but I hopefully will be posting something about that in the late future. As of right now, this is just a single player go through. The next thing is the horde segment. Now I played that. It does get pretty difficult. It gets pretty easy in the beginning, like usually, and then it just gets really difficult. The earn the fans part. Now, the more fans or followers you have on your phone thing, which you will see in the gameplay here, you will have more abilities, more unlocks to get finishers or team up moves, things that help you get through the game. The next thing we'll talk about is what I like about this game. Now, sure, it does have the usual mechanics of Castle Crushers. I'm not particularly 100% into multiplayer that much. With my friends, yeah, sure, we have played a lot of multiplayers before, but when it comes to this game, it just reminds me a lot of Castle Crushers. I don't mind that because Castle Crushers has a good battle system and unique gameplay, followed by allowing players to choose their different types of playstyles between these 4 to 5 characters you get to choose from. So this game, I really like it. It's something that is probably better to be played with multiplayer, but if you want to play by yourself, sure, but you're going to be probably a little bit bored after a while of constantly hitting things with random objects and throwing people across the room into explosives. But I would definitely recommend this game to your Xbox account or a Steam account for playing with friends. Please make sure you do that. And this game gets its 7 out of 10, rocking out loud of awesome. Also, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next video, alright?